back with another episode of No Line, No Bull. We got Zach Cravens in the house. How you doing today, sir?
Oh man, what's going on, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, Zach, let's talk about you. You based your background in insurance now, right?
Yeah, so been a State Farm insurance agent for a little over 6 years now. We opened November 2019, a little bit further on the east side indicator, Wesley Chapel and Flash Hills Parkway.
Okay.
And we've been at our new office in Glenwood, East Lake neighborhood for about a year and a half.
Okay. Let's tell everybody where Zach grew up at. What his childhood was like.
Childhood, my grandparents were originally from Chicago, but they migrated to a small city called Decatur, Illinois. So I was primarily raised in Decatur. Spent some time in Bloomington.
Yeah.
Ended up at Illinois State University where, we connected through your cousin or whatever. So
yeah, Mr. Kendall Parker, but we ain't gonna talk about him today.
Right. So I'm one of those kids that kind of moved around my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So wherever I lay my hat at, that's pretty much where I'm from. Like,
yeah,
I've been in Atlanta so long, like I feel like I'm from Atlanta.
You're from Atlanta now.
So running around Chicago, same thing.
So. Well, when you was little, what influenced you the most to go into like finance and insurance where you at now? Because you went to school for financing?
Yeah, so I got a degree in finance from Illinois State University. And then went and did some other things. Like crazily, like as soon as I got my degree and graduated, I went straight into like IT. So I was doing IT consulting for like 25 years previous to that. But just in the history and scope of State Farm, like State Farm was like the first time I saw a Black-owned business in my community. My aunt used to go drop her check off at a State Farm agent named Danny Parker back in the day. So I just saw her build that 30, 40-year relationship with Danny. He always took care of her. Then when she passed away, it was just a seamless transition. Like he had all the life insurance set up, went to the funeral home, everything was taken care of. So that kind of opened my eyes to like the benefit of having like an insurance agent, not just for like your car insurance and your home insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of that family planning pieces.
Most definitely. What lessons from your parents that they instilled in you to today?
Just not being funny is just being my dad and him being in the pharmaceutical street business and being locked up a lot. That kind of told me to stay out of trouble.
Stay out that lane.
Right. So a lot of people glamorize that lifestyle, but when you're actually in the trenches and dealing with family members in and out of jail, things of that nature, it's a reality. So the basic thing that I learned from my mom is just stick to it. She was a single mother trying to raise me. Then we had my little brother, but she always stayed focused, got her degree later in life, built up a career, and now she's set to retire from the Atlanta Beltline. So she came down here in Atlanta, established herself, and was on like the leadership board of the Beltline procurement department.
Yeah.
So she's retiring in August. So very proud of her. So just taking some of those key steps, saying it's never too old to get educated.
Most definitely.
Continue to learn, evolve. Yep. Those are the biggest ones, probably.
Most definitely. Was becoming a State Farm agent always the goal?
No, because outside of the consulting thing, we had the Harold's Chicken Shacks. We had a couple of those. So just coming from that business and transitioning, going back to consulting, I knew I wanted to get back into the entrepreneur space, but I just wanted to see what would fit me. So I definitely didn't want any business partners. I wanted something with maybe some more residual income. So, you can have a hot business one day and it fall off the next year. With insurance, you have a little bit more protection in that space because you have premiums renewing every year. So the residual income piece was there.
Yep.
And then I had just seen a few of my friends from back in school, back at Illinois State, do the opportunity. One, Anika Bruno, she's like a VP right now, agency sales. So just learning from some of those, taking those key perspectives and saying that I could do it. That was probably what
Most
got me to jump
definitely.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. What obstacle did you face opening your own agency? 'Cause you know everybody face obstacles opening up their own business.
I mean, people think it's so easy. Like they don't understand. Like State Farm told me no like 4 times.
Oh wow.
So it's very hard as an external to kind of fight your way through it.
Uh-huh.
At the time, I didn't know that they had a pipeline of what we call aspirants, or people
Okay.
that work in offices that are aspiring to be agents. So
Right.
I was in the mix with some of those, so I had to kind of wait my turn. But it took a lot just to keep coming back for the interviews. I remember that 5th interview. I was like, man, if they don't do it this time, I might just move on. So then just accepting the challenge. Like my first assignment was in a lower income, lower credit score
Right.
situation. Yeah, higher rates, higher turnover, things like that. And the book hadn't really been worked in a long time. So just building those customer relationships, trying to be upfront and communicate with our customers about things that come down the pipeline.
Right.
So those are the things. But if you just look at it, we opened in 2019, November. We had a shutdown for COVID
Yep.
in March.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even get to finish my little like 2 or 3 month
Right.
like little test run.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know anything. I barely knew how to turn the laptops on. I was
Right.
blaming on people like that I had previously hired from another office
Exactly.
to kind of get it going. So I had rehabbed the office, got it already. So then to have that piece of the business shut down for like 3 years made us go into the digital space where we were able to get some success.
That's good.
But now everybody's in the digital space. It's so expensive to market. Leads cost so much. So now we're trying to get back to the traditional face-to-face
Right.
relationship building type of marketing tactics just to kind of compete.
Yeah, exactly. So what's one of the things that kept you going when it really got difficult with the insurance?
Man, I just don't think we know any different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We come from a place where it's either grind or die pretty
That's
much.
right.
So it's like, what's the alternative? Like to give up? Like what's that even look like? So,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe I'm foolish in some ways in thinking that, but just man, I come here every day trying to make the best of it.
Mm-hmm.
We deal with stuff that's outside of our control
Yep.
every day. You know, inflation, gas prices.
Yep.
You know, nobody's buying new cars right now.
Nope.
So nobody's
Everybody
insuring new cars right now. People trying to go from 3, 4, 5 cars to 2.
to 2. Yep.
So just trying to transition into other spaces, sell more life insurance business,
Uh-huh.
into the health insurance piece. That's kind of been our focus, just trying to diversify a little bit.
A little bit. Let me ask you this. What separates your agency from everyone else's?
I think the separation piece comes from our ability to incorporate technology with our customer service piece.
Yeah.
So making sure that our customers have the app, have access to their ID cards, understand the billing, communicate through text messages,
Mhm.
use the AI technology that's going out here now.
Yep.
So we should always be in touch with our customers at least once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout the renewal process, and then anytime they need us within that, you know, they can always reach us by text, email, call in the office.
Yep.
We have 24/7 access based on that. So
No, that's good stuff there. How did you build the client trust with all your clients?
client trust, first of all, just being open and honest when you start the policies, making sure that they understand the breakdowns of like liability coverages, trying to get them to understand that you just don't want state minimums. I mean, we live in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You might hit a 2005 Isuzu, or you might
Right.
hit a 2025 Rolls Royce truck.
Yeah, Bentley or Rolls Royce. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
you know, after that 25,000 in private protection, they're coming after you in a lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
So just trying to make sure that we at least increase our customers' liability limits up to the $50,000 to $100,000 range, give them more protection.
More protection. Yeah, that sound about right.
The education piece around insurance is probably the biggest part.
Yeah, that sound about right too. What's one of the biggest misconceptions people have about insurance?
Oh man, misconceptions about insurance.
Because you know, a lot of people probably think I don't need insurance. You know, or I don't need car insurance. I don't need life insurance.
You never need it till you need it. You know.
Exactly.
So you never need it till you need it. You never know how much a hospital bill is or a back injury is until you're in that situation. So it's just a fact of life. It just has to be like a normal monthly expense that you have budgeted in your yearly expenses.
Yep.
But there are ways to mitigate that. You can sign up for like the Drive Safe and Save programs we have. You can take defensive driving classes.
Yeah.
You can avoid tickets in the first place.
Yeah.
That's a lot, you know what I'm saying? So just avoiding tickets and understanding how claims work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a lot of confusion sometimes when people say, well, I only use my emergency roadside 3 times. But in Georgia, you know, that's kind of this claim activity. So they may look at you as somebody that files a lot of claims a lot of times, and you could possibly get dropped.
Oh, wow.
Like that. So
just for roadside assistance?
Yeah, specifically for roadside. So we say,
right,
you know, use our roadside when you need it, but if you have like an American Express or a different credit card or something of that nature.
Oh, what's that, AAA?
AAA, yeah. If you're going to be using it a lot, I would use that. But if you're in a case where you're stranded and need it, like hotel, and
then use it.
Then State Farm is the way to go
right
on that side. But
okay,
just little things like that just kind of save customers a lot of money, and just understand that this isn't a get rich type of situation. Like insurance is to restore you where you were at before the tragedy happens. So
exactly.
A lot of people think it's time to upgrade.
Yep, they do.
It's time for a new roof because it's just wear and tear, but it has to be from the weather.
From the weather, yeah. Natural elements.
It has to be something that happened.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What advice would you give someone that wants to open up a State Farm agency or an insurance agency themselves?
Oh man, in this climate, I would say to just make sure that the initial money that you are investing and saving is going to be enough to not only pay for the business, but handle your lifestyle and bills at the same time. So,
right.
Somebody might say, yeah, you can start one for $50,000. Yeah, you can, but are you prepared to not get paid for 3-4 years? Like, you got to start doing that kind of math. Like, because you're gonna, like, even at this point, I'm 6 years in.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my money gets reinvested into the business, whether it's hiring another employee, picking up another marketing tactic, things of that nature. So
you scaling? Yeah,
scaling is more expensive than probably the startup,
right?
Because now you know what exactly you got to spend your money on. You know exactly how much it costs and what you have to do, and you're trying to get to a certain point. So, like I said, you have to battle the markets too. So right now, it's a lot of insurance companies are diving into that digital space, so that drives up the cost for the marketing. So you just have to be in line and my biggest thing is, you know, we think that, okay, just so I know this person for 30 years, they're going to automatically sign up with me. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
So my advice would be to put together your hot list, which is people that you think are going to automatically sign up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have brothers, family, friends, people in organizations. Write that out.
Yep.
About 250 of those names, ball it up, throw it in the trash, and say, how am I going to do business without
them? People? Exactly.
So you got to figure out how to market to strangers. You know what I'm saying? Are you the type of person that can just walk up to somebody and start a conversation?
Yep.
Are you handing out business cards 3-4 times a week? So that was a lot of stuff that got taken away from us in COVID. So now we're trying to get back out in the streets. I'm trying to be outside at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Most definitely.
Just moving around.
Yeah.
So
I like that part when you said put all your friends, family, everybody, put them on a list and throw them in the garbage.
That's a bonus if they mess with you.
Exactly.
So if you can build up and create new relationships with people outside of that perimeter, that will show that you can be successful in this business.
Most definitely. All right, let's tap in on your community impact, because we know you do a lot for the community and for the youth and the kids and everybody too. Why is giving back so important to you?
Oh man, the beauty of this opportunity is the community outreach. So I was one of them kids sweaty in the park, getting free lunch during the summers, you know.
Wasn't we all?
Right. Just, we didn't know that those were social programs or something back in the day, but that's just that's just the giving back piece. So
Mm-hmm.
my aunt was heavily involved in like the NAACP growing up, so she was always big into politics and community involvement and community action. And then just being in Eastlake, this used to be one of the most notorious neighborhoods in
It did.
Atlanta. It used to be
Yep.
Eastlake Meadows, you know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
they used to call it Little Vietnam maybe 20 years ago.
Yep.
And then when I tell people where I'm at, they be like, "Oh man, it's rough." But they don't understand that, you know,
The regentrification. Gentrification,
you wanna
yes.
call it that, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Starting to take hold, and this is one of the hottest neighborhoods coming up. So
It's real beautiful over here
yeah,
too.
yeah. So it's changing. It's changing slowly, but now very fastly. So
Yeah.
it was taking a little bit of momentum, but now this whole neighborhood is evolving. So just shining a light on the things we got over here. We have the Jew Charter School, the Eastlake golf course where they have the PGA tournament next.
Oh yeah.
It's like a block away from
Yep.
here.
Right up the street. Yep.
Charlie Yates Golf Course. They have first tee programs for the kids. So I just try and tap into things that I enjoy doing. So if I'm going to help the kids, I'm going to help them get involved in golf.
Most definitely.
Probably my number one thing.
Hey y'all, hey everybody. He got a good golf swing too. When I be out there with him and my other guy, Kendall, I'll be having to put man down and watch them.
It's all good, just as long as you out there.
That's right. That's right.
It doesn't matter how good you are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just being out there, networking, enjoying being outside for a few hours and just
Yeah. And I'll be
you get from being with the fellas on the court.
most definitely, and I enjoy being around them, so that's why I go.
Yeah,
Because
we
my
talk
ball be
crazy.
going backwards.
It don't matter. We still be talking crazy.
That's right. Does serving the community help your business or your purpose more?
I think it goes hand in hand. So we do use it to market, and kind of show the community what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more of a personal thing for me. Like I
That's
just
good.
want to be a business in this community,
Right.
especially like I said, like depending on the history of the neighborhood, like when drug dealers and gang members and all that used to run the neighborhood. Now you
Yeah.
have black business owners and things of that nature here,
Yep.
trying to uplift the community. We provide jobs, internship opportunities in the summer for students, things of that
Mhm.
nature. So besides the education piece on the insurance side, I think
Mhm.
just the community engagement is the number one thing.
Most definitely. What legacy do you want to leave behind?
Legacy. Man, that I was just people tell me that I'm just like a laid back, cool.
Yeah, you're almost cooler than me.
You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what I want my legacy to be. I don't like a lot of attention.
Right.
I appreciate recognition if I'm working on something hard. Things like
Most
that.
definitely.
I just try and lay back in the cut, just be in my own little space and worry
Yeah.
about what I got going on. So staying out
Exactly.
of everybody's business would probably be my number one legacy.
Exactly. Let me ask you this, Zach. Why do some families avoid talking about life insurance? Why do you think that?
Ooh, that life insurance conversation. It could be scary and intimidating for some people. Like the last thing we want to think about is death.
Right.
But
But
every day we worry about what's going to happen to me if I die. Like,
exactly.
like is my family going to be straight?
Yep.
I mean, at this point, can they even get into my bank account? Like we have
Exactly.
none of those like things in place. So for me, it's three things that I always try and preach. It's setting up an emergency fund, getting properly life insurance, and then investing. So anything left over after that. So basically those three principles, if we can get into those kind of conversations.
Let me ask you this. You said property life insurance. Did you say
Which-
property?
Yeah, so property, that's like your home insurance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
When do you think people should buy life insurance? Young or mid-age or older?
life insurance is definitely a young person's game. So I try and get people to buy the life insurance for their kids while they're young.
Yeah.
Two things it does. It locks them in with a policy that they can keep for life.
Uh-huh.
It has guaranteed assurability. So another thing about one of those tough conversations, you may have a kid that develops an illness later in
life. Yeah.
Like in their teens from 18 to 21, now they're kicked off their family's insurance.
Right.
And then now they're at a point where they can't get it. So We have policies like 10 pay, 15, 20 pay, where you can pay all the premiums before they hit a certain age. Then they don't have to worry about having a life insurance policy on their own moving forward. And they continue to grow in value over time.
Right.
So maybe later in life, in their 40s or 50s, they want to borrow against the policy or take some money out,
Right.
start a business or pay for some expenses. It'll be there for them. They really don't even have to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So insuring your kids will be number one, and then number two, with all the transition in jobs and things of that nature,
Right.
I just, even if you have a quote unquote life insurance policy with your job, it's always best to establish and get your own life insurance policy.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, that sounds about right. And let me ask you this: how much coverage does the average family actually need?
that's on an individualized basis. So if you don't have any kids, no responsibilities, it can just depend. You may have a foundation that you want to take care of after you pass away. So
Right.
can't put a dollar amount per person, but what we do is we analyze everything from college expenses, kids expenses, income that you need later in life.
Mm-hmm.
So we put all in the basket and try and come up with a good number. But initially, like we try and start people with at least between 50 and 100,000, and
Right.
then we have a chance over time to grow it. You can double it. You can, once you lock in your policy, you're not stuck with that policy. We can
Okay.
always either try and convert it to a whole life policy or increase your term limits, things of that nature. So if you just want like a pretty high level of what products we offer, so we have term life insurance, which basically covers you for a set period of time,
Right.
set death benefit. Then we have a return on premium term insurance, which
Okay.
if you survive the whole 20 years of that term policy, you get all the premiums that you paid into the policy back. So that takes some of the cost basis out of it from the beginning of having the policy.
Exactly.
Then you have your whole life, your universal life. Those are permanent life policies that continue to grow as they mature. So there's a lot of different policies and a lot of different strategies we can use to get you to the right place.
Exactly. Well, that's good information there. What's one story that changed how you view life insurance?
Ooh, one story. Man. Previously, so you asked me this question before I was an agent, I would say my aunt's experience with her agent and how they took care
Mm-hmm.
of. But being an agent, just getting that phone call where somebody thinks that they had a life insurance policy, but it was never one finalized or they let it lapse for payment.
Right.
Like those are some of the hardest discussions.
I can imagine
So
too.
those are crushing. So just seeing a family's pain when they know that, they thought they had some protection there and they don't.
And they don't.
Probably the thing that impacts me the most.
Right.
Because it's like, man, make sure you get your physical done if it's required. If you don't want to take the physical and you still go to the doctor once a year, you can submit your own results.
Mm-hmm.
So it can't be an inconvenience thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, literally, if something happens to you, I'm going to walk into your family's house and drop off a check for 100,000 to $1 million plus.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so don't sleep on that. Take advantage of that. That could
Yeah.
change the trajectory of your whole family's life. Like,
Yeah.
it could send your kids to college. It could
Yeah.
take care of everything.
Let me ask you, because that can help create generational wealth too, if everybody has life insurance in the family.
And that's the biggest piece. That's generational wealth piece is why we're behind as a race, period. I mean, a lot of these products and things weren't available to us initially. So as we continue to creep and evolve and start getting into the mainstream financial system, life insurance is the biggest piece. Like,
Yeah.
any financial advisor, that's the first thing they're going to look at. They're going to look at your income, your desired retirement income, how much life insurance you have, do you have any annuities?
Yeah.
They're going to all put this in the basket just to try and make sure you're straight.
So if someone is healthy today, why shouldn't they wait to get life insurance?
Because you can get diagnosed with something tomorrow, and then that puts you in a whole different ball game. Your
Yeah.
last doctor appointment, you may have been clear, but now you gain weight or just had a year fall off. You may be pre-diabetic this year.
Yeah.
Last year, you may not have had any prescriptions. Now you're on a prescription for high blood pressure or something that is this year. So there really is no time to wait. Like, I mean, literally, you can call my office today and say, can I get a life insurance policy, and then die in a car accident tomorrow? So
Right.
it's really not nothing you can play around with. And it's not as difficult as people think. Like, at the worst, you may have to take a health exam, and at the best, no exam, and then submit your own results if you have it. So that's the only hiccup when it comes to getting the applications completed. So
Right. Okay. Well, since we've almost finna wrap up, I'm gonna hit you with a couple of rapid fire questions.
okay,
Coffee or tea?
tea all day.
All day. You like me. See, that's why we get along.
Yeah.
Morning or night?
Ooh. People would think that I'm a night person just because I'm out, but I'm like 6 o'clock in the morning, like.
Oh, you getting up early, huh?
7, yeah.
Wow.
Hit the road, hit the walk.
Yeah.
Try and get the gym in early.
Okay.
And, I just feel like if I oversleep now, I lose my whole day. Like waking up 11, 12.
You feel like you missed out on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like I missed the whole day. So.
Yeah. Favorite book?
Oh, favorite book. Put me on the spot here because I'm not really a reader. But
You're not a reader?
I'm studying for my Series 65, so I'm going to say that.
Okay. Hey, there you go. There you go.
The Series 65 book is kicking my butt right now.
Okay. Well, that's a good book then. Best business advice you ever received?
Best business advice I ever received. I would just say that don't compromise your own morals for compensation. You know,
I like that.
do things the right way.
Yep.
Even the hard way. I mean, the wrong way is still going to be hard, but just do things the right way. Be compliant.
Yep.
Keep compliance off your back.
Yep.
And make sure your customers are educated. That's probably the best.
Okay. I like that. I like that. One word that describes success to you.
One word. Peace.
I like that.
Stressing about money.
Man.
Have this going crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
And I talk to people make $20,000-$30,000 a year, and I talk to people that multimillionaires.
Yep.
Somehow, some way, their money is not right now. Whether they are leveraging the project they're working on,
Exactly.
they're starting to see decreases in revenue,
Yep.
or they're trying to fight to get another job to get to the next level. So don't think that everybody just has it made right now. People are stressing out like crazy.
Yep.
Life hits everybody. You can have all the money in the world and still have a sickness, an illness. So just being at peace, that means for me that everything is taken care of, bills paid, my daughter's straight. That's the main part.
Most definitely. One habit every entrepreneur needs.
One habit?
That every entrepreneur needs.
Oh man, just that daily grind piece, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta get at it every day. Like I work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Like I have my website is my business, so I get quotes coming in at 11 o'clock at night. If I'm up, I'm quoting. If I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 on a Sunday, I'll pop the laptop open. I don't say, oh, I'm gonna handle this in the office tomorrow.
Exactly.
We got to be on it every day.
You do.
When you're in sales, there are no days off. So.
Yep. Especially in this world when everything is digital and online, if you don't take it, somebody else gonna take it.
Exactly. So if you're not available, you know they're searching 3 or 4 other websites at night if we can't complete that flow that they wanted to get through.
Yep.
So you definitely gotta stay on top of it every day. Just come to work every day. That's it.
Most
a lot of
definitely.
people want to be entrepreneurs because they feel like you don't work. Like
that's the biggest grind.
That's the biggest grind. Like,
Yep.
seriously, like if
It
you see
is.
me on the golf course, I'm having fun.
Yep.
I'm also passing out business
But
cards. I got
Yep.
somebody in my cart with me 4 hours to talk about insurance and
Yep.
finances, and like those are how the relationships are built. So
Yep.
yeah, we try and have as much fun as possible. Everything has a business side to it.
Exactly. Biggest financial mistake people make.
Ooh, gonna get me in trouble with this one too.
People need to know.
Man, I think for men, just bad relationships, the things that come with that. If you look, we're approaching our 50, so we seen the child supports,
Yep.
divorces, the
Yep.
alimony. So as far as big chunks and risks,
Mm-hmm.
as far as finances for men, I would say that managing that piece of it, and then on the women's side, I would say just the commercialism of luxury goods and brands. You know, like I live by Lenox Mall. I live at Phipps Mall.
Right.
I pick up shoes that are $1,500
Right.
just to see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I see people walking around with $7, $10, $15, $20,000 handbags.
Yep.
But if you're balling out like that and you have the means to do it,
Yep.
go ahead. But just know that's money that could be invested in other places that could, in the long run, pay for that stuff.
Exactly.
So you have your money invested, stacked up, and then take the dividend payments or any capital gains you make.
Exactly.
Then you go buy.
That.
That
Yeah.
stuff. So just establishing that. If I could, I didn't mean to separate it by sex per se, but
Well, that's a good perspective, though. I like how you did it, though,
Right.
because you gave both point of views from a male perspective and a female perspective.
right. So when I'm having conversations with people, the men are talking about the relationship and trying to hold the household piece down and stay afloat,
Yeah.
and the women are trying to balance their spending.
Yeah.
And make sure that those habits are kind of under control.
Exactly.
And then we kind of meet in the middle. So, I mean, they're doing great now in society. They're balling out of control. They can buy whatever they want, but at the same time, you know, you got to make sure that that nest egg is right put in place. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Most definitely. Most definitely. Favorite city? I know what you better say.
oh, you already know Chi-Town.
All right. We on the same page.
Chi-Town, man. Chicago's home.
Especially summertime shot, ain't nothing like it.
It's undefeated. The boats, the lakefront. Just being like, we just used to be outside.
Yep.
We'd just be outside on the block till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Talking trash.
Yep. Having
So
fun.
nothing beats hanging out in Chicago in the summer. I love Atlanta. This is my second city. I love Atlanta. San Diego is my new favorite destination.
Okay. San Diego,
we got
yeah.
some people out in San Diego, so I fell in love with Diego. So I'm trying to put a future plan in place so I can spend more time
Yeah, okay.
out there doing it. So that's my little chill spot.
All right.
Getaway. So
I like that. Legacy or money?
oh man, give me the money at this point, because a legacy, people are going to be able to make up and determine that whatever they can say your legacy is, what they want it to say it is.
Yeah.
So,
I see that.
I don't need the recognition. Just give me the bread, and I'll show you what my legacy is from that.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I want you to finish this sentence for me. Success is
attainable, but takes a lot of work.
yeah.
And then you could be successful in your 20s and be broke in your 50s.
Yep.
That's scary.
It's scary.
So we've seen the NBA players we came up with lose it all.
Yep.
Now they're just everyday ordinary Joes, just like everybody else, but everybody has those NBA expectations. Like
Well,
they don't want to see you in a regular car, or just learning that you had to sell the big house, things of that nature. So,
but yeah, in life too, you know, when you come to them type of forks in the road, you just gotta know how to pivot. And a lot of people don't know how to pivot.
right. A lot of people don't know how to pivot, and a lot of people around them don't know how to pivot too. So, you know, your family, your girlfriends, they're used to getting the back entry to the stadium. You know what I'm saying? The day you retire, you got to get regular tickets like everybody else. They might put you in the 1-200 level.
Yeah.
You used to sit in courtside.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's new players now. Reporters walk right past you to go interview them. So a lot of the limelight is lost on your family too. So
Most
I've
definitely.
seen people not be able to get over just not having that access.
Yeah, they don't know how to handle it.
Man, and it can be hard. I understand, you know.
Yeah, most definitely.
You go to a club that you was good at, and then they get new security. Now all of a sudden they're trying to charge you entry fees and all that. So
Yeah, exactly. Man, Zach, we appreciate you coming online, though, boy. But before you get out of here, we need you to hit them with your social media platforms so they can check you out too.
yeah, so check me out. www.zachcravens.com is the website. Zach is my insurance agent, is my IG handle, and then Eastlake Zach is my personal. So between those three, you can find me anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most definitely, man. We appreciate you coming on. No line, no bull. We out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. For sure.
Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, Zach, back in college, man, what inspired you in college and some of your friends you hung around too? 'Cause I know you hung around a couple of guys in college and you in the fraternity too.
Yeah, so my experience was crazy. Like people don't understand. Like the time frame we went to Illinois State was ridiculous. So I saw one of my best female friends go from being just a regular student to hanging out in the summer. Then next thing you know, she's in the biggest girl group ever, Destiny's Child. So my friend
Wow.
Michelle,
Right.
that was something that was on the front line, like there every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Just seeing that. Then we have like Selena Johnson, Jay Ivy, just on the entertainment side. Lupe Fiasco's sister went to Illinois State during that time, so he would come
Exactly.
and like some of the things we did. And then personally, you know, like we saw our people evolve. They're lawyers, doctors, real estate,
Yep.
things of that nature. So just I take inspiration from everybody. Like,
Exactly.
Like they may not know I'm looking at them, but I'm like, your big house is down here. Movie theater, you know, walkout basement, pool table.
Right.
Like I'm trying to figure out how I can do that. So
Yeah.
everybody around me inspires me. Like one of my guys, JP, two of my friends in San Diego are both doctors, but he did it later in life. He just said he watched Grey's Anatomy one day and said, "Okay, I'm gonna be a doctor."
Yeah,
10
exactly.
years later, now he's a doctor. So
I like that.
Just being around people that are moving, trying to be better. That put me in that space. So those college years, you know, the good and the bad. We had people that excelled in other ways too, but you know, we saw the consequences of that. So it kind of taught you to stay on the same straight and narrow. But
most definitely.
yeah, we can never get those years back. So definitely the Kappa thing. It's not a Kappa thing, but just pledging Kappa. Introduced, like Kendall would tell you, we went from hanging around being 20-year-olds to hanging around 30-year-olds. We're in rooms with 40-year-old adults. You know, we started hanging out with Grave Manel, and like all these people are way older than us. You know?
Exactly.
But they were able to show us how to establish a career, the dynamics of having a family, putting us in rooms with people that were successful so we can network and establish jobs. And like,
most definitely.
Like that just inspired us. And then, you know, just being in Hyde Park, you know, we see this guy flicking cigarettes in front of Beloit's, ends up being a state senator, U.S. senator, then the president of the United States.
Yeah, exactly.
And then based on the relationships, you know, like I said, Kendall again had on the political side, and I had on the consulting side, being able to be right on the front lines. All that. So being at the inauguration night and things of that nature. But I've been able just by luck just to be in these places, man. And
most definitely.
Great.
Yeah, I remember Valois too. I love it. Valois is good.
Best breakfast,
man.
It used to be, that used to be my spot. At least 3 or 4 days.
That was all our spots, boy.
Exactly.
Cafe style, ready for you in 2-3 minutes. Sit down, good breakfast.
Now I tell out of timers, you know what you want before you get up there. You know, hold up the whole line. So.
Oh yeah, for real. You had the whole line held up.
But those guys, I think the same guys probably still working there, man.
They do. I've been there a couple of months ago, and they still in there.
All right, so
yep.
Yeah, just I miss home for sure.
Most definitely.